Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your pal Impossibum here. We are back in Mindustry doing the version 6 campaign. We are in the extraction outpost. We're doing alright so far. Not the nothing splendiferous happening, but nothing particularly bad happening either. So we're doing, alright. Let's see what we can do here. One of the things I'd like to do right off the bat is I would like to get more titanium out of here, and I would like to liquid cool all of it. So let's go do that. Let's use a mining drill or something. Let's just get something better than what we have going. That's all I know right now, is I want more titanium than what we have currently. So let's get working on that. I don't know, what's the most coverage I can get here? Maybe like that, and another one over here maybe. For right now, we'll do that, and we'll throw some liquid cooling on this. We might get some cryo going fairly soon. But right now, I'll just use liquid, as in water, and that'll hold us for the time being. Luckily, we have water all throughout this little area, so getting more of it should not be a big deal at all. So let's go here. We'll just grab some, use some regular pumps for now. We could use bigger, better ones if that becomes something we're all that worried about, if we're running out of space and so on and so forth. But for right now, just having this little setup like this will be a big help, I think. We'll just have this come in, loop in there. You have to actually connect. And, I'll just route her off and, from right here and run over that way as well. Once we actually get into the right window here. There we go. All right, so let's actually go ahead. Well, let's get this built really quick. Then we'll get this plugged into the same output we had before, so we can at least have this wonderful titanium coming through here for us. Let me move my character so I can actually see there. There we go. I guess we don't need to do it there. We could just do it right here. There we go, something like that. There. That should be a better throughput than we had before. And we can still increase on this, but it's, just better in general. We still have a tiny surplus of power, but not by much. So we should probably do something about that. What do we have in terms of power generation options? Do we have thermal on this map? Yeah, I didn't think we did, but I figured, I'd just double check real quick. I like throwing thermal down for quick, cheap energy. It's not always an option, though. We were thinking about doing cryo later anyway, so we can think about a differential, which not be the world's dumbest idea. But how much does it get? It gives us 1,080 per minute. But we don't have cryo or pyrite yet. So for right now, I think the better option is just to throw down another steam generator real quick, and we can accommodate that pretty easily. Unfortunately, why can't I think of words? Our production of coal is limited. So I don't want to go too crazy with steam generation. I'd rather do other things if possible. But, we need a little bit more power output. That's a quick fix for now. We're not even utilizing all this stuff up here. We could definitely do more with this. I'll probably replace those with better miners shortly, honestly. I don't know why I decided I wanted to use the mid-tier when we have laser drill, which are pretty decent. Probably because I don't have all that much power. I don't know. There's all sorts of reasons for all sorts of things. One thing I want to get going ASAP is silicon production. And we have extra stuff here we could do stuff with. We don't probably need as much graphite as we have coming down here as we currently have. I might take some of that off and do something else with it. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. I want to get silicon production going no matter what. So let's get working on that. Silicon, let's see what we were. Coal and sand. I knew it was coal. I couldn't remember if it was sand or not. Apparently it is. So where can we grab source some sand in a non-pain in the butt way? We can grab sand all around this area here. We're not going to use that for anything else. So we might as well just set up a little sand farm here for ourselves. I'll use a, pneumatic drill because we're not terribly space starved in this little area. I guess we could use more space than we're using, but stuff happens. We'll do something like that. There we go. We'll grab off of this. We'll get all sorts of sand. Probably more than we actually need. And you know what? I can live with that. Can you live with that? I think you can live with that. Let's go ahead and get going here. We're going to grab all this from down here and just meet up in the center and just run it on over. Something like that. We'll grab from up here and come down. And the same little setup right there. There we go. That should be enough sand at the very least, and it's not something we really have to worry about. I'm going to throw maybe some silicon over here, and then we'll have a couple of factories going. I do want to get, unit factories going. What do we need? Let me just throw down real quick. I want to see if we can do some Nova skirmishers for our units. I know they take a lot of stuff, but I don't remember what it is exactly they take. So let me just throw one down here, and we'll take a look real quick. Thankfully, we actually have the stuff to make it. There we go. What do you take to make Novas, good sir? You take silicon, lead, and titanium. Well, those are all things we can do. We do not have as much lead as I would like, though. We could, since we don't have all the lead that I would like us to have, maybe we should do something about that. Let's rebuild this over here real quick with a better miner drill. Because, yeah, we don't have as much, we just don't have all that much lead, and it's kind of spread out weirdly, if I'm being honest. Let's see what we can get down here for lead drills that'll be useful. We do have a little bit of extra power, so it's not the end of the world. Let me see here. There's a good concentration here. Another decent concentration there. And other than that, maybe a little bit there. That's about all I would really put lead drills on. We'll see what we can get from this. It should be, once we water cool it, it should be enough to saturate a line. And we'll see where we can go from there. I'll probably just feed it up here and then off of that one. So let's get that set up really quick. We'll just do something like that. And that. And we just need to feed from this one somewhere. I didn't want to feed off of this, but apparently that's what we're going to do. There we go. So we should get it off of there. Let's go ahead and get some power down here for this. We see, we have power up here. I guess I can just run it over here. Do something along the lines of this. Yeah, that'll work. Let's get that built real quick. All right, we should be getting lead out of here, but it's nothing splendiferous because we don't have water cooling here. And we have water down here, though. Let's grab from that, Why not? We got all this water down here we're not really doing anything at all with, so may as well. Something like that. That'll function. And one of these days, like I said, I actually want to build cryo fluid. We're just not there yet. I guess we're not going to do anything with that one, are we? All right, I'll rebuild it right here to make up for it. There. There, we'll have the same amount regardless. All right, let's run this over here, then up. And then over. And up and around through the mountains. There we go. And let's just throw this in here. This one we can kind of just throw like that. We'll throw in a router right there so it feeds both of them. And we just need to get the water over to this one, which is not a big deal. We'll router off of that, come over this way. I want to leave the as much as the lead unmessed with as I can, because we may need more than this. So I want to make sure that we have access to it if we so need it. Anyway, I think this will be more lead than we were having before by a large margin. So let's go ahead and take off of this, overflow out this way, and send whatever we don't use in the production over there back to our base. We're definitely going to overload whatever we have going on up here because we don't have enough sand to produce all that much. So at some point it will back up and go to the base, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure? Yeah, so a decent amount of it's going into the base, so no complaints there. So our lead production is definitely a lot higher than it was, which is going to mean our metaglass production is going to be going up. We're barely keeping up with sand, so it seems like a good little setup there. We can still improve that, and we can definitely do the same thing over here to with coal. I'm just not over worried about it just this second because they're not even using all the coal that we have currently. And we can worry about maximizing it after we actually utilize it. So let's get some silicon smelters going. For this, let me see here. I'm trying to think, where do I want to smelt that? I think most of it's going to be coming down here, and we'll just take the remnants and shove it into the base somewhere. For that, I'm going to give myself a little bit more room over here. Let me move this stuff to the side a little bit. Keep it a little bit more compact. Have you run, one more over maybe. What if we go like this? And then down and in. Because in my mind, I just want to build like right here somewhere. Just give us a little bit of space to play with here. There we go. I could have swore I told that to fix itself. There we go. So we should be set. We got this line out the way. We can have that be silicon when we're ready for it. Let's go ahead and get silicon smelters set up. This is going to be one of our main bottlenecks. I'm going to try to do 4 of them. We are not going to be able to do 4 of them. But I'm going to pretend that we can actually make that happen. We'll see how that goes. I don't have high hopes in that regard. And you know what? We have more graphite production than we really need. I'm pretty darn sure. I'm not using graphite for anything on the front line. We're kind of just shoving it all in home. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to get rid of some of these. Or I don't know. Trying to think myself. Maybe I'll just router off of it and I'll just leave them so I can play with them later if I really want to keep using it. But for right now, I'm going to router off of that. We're going to take it over this way. There we go. We'll run this on over here. And we'll get a little setup going here. We'll zipper pattern this real quick. Let's go and grab it from my schematics. I'm being lazy with my schematics lately. There we go. Throw that in there. Get a little zipper going. You'll go in like that, I guess. And we have sand here, so we'll probably feed it in like that. Let's get that built really quick. Yeah, we got plenty of coal coming over here, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do the inputs. Yeah. I think possibly you could have it so they could not be one away now, being have the rework with the overflows. But you know what? I haven't tried it, and I don't want to play with it, and I'd rather things just work. When I'm actively playing, and it's not always the best time to start playing with things and seeing how they work. I have testing sessions for that kind of stuff. Over here somewhere. I don't know. I kind of just want to give myself as much room to play with over there as possible. I guess the way I have things set up, I might as well just come up over here like that. Initially, I was thinking I'd just come in from the right side and go up. But you know what? I didn't do it that way. I don't know why. And I already have it built, so might as well just make it do what it's doing. All right, so let's get the silicon out of here. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have it feed on down here, and we're going to set up something so I could have multiple ground factories. At least 2. I'm not sure how many I can actually supply, but we'll see how that goes. We'll get 2 of these going. 3 of these going, rather. Do we not have sand coming in yet? There we go. We have to actually build power over here, though. That'd be smart. Let's get that going. We have power over on this way. I'm going to use some big ones so I could be slightly lazier. Do something like that. No, it can't quite reach. That'll work. There we go. We can make that. There, we can be fully lazy. We still have plus power, but not by much. And we're going to want these to come down here to power this. Yeah, should keep them in range. There we go. I want it to be connected. Doesn't matter if it's still technically connected. I want it to be connected. All right, so let's grab an overflow here. If for whatever reason we're backed up on silicon, I would like it to go into the base. Like so. Because we're still going to be building stuff right now, and I'd rather it actually be used for something. As we see here, we'll probably... Let me see, maybe I'll just overflow things over in the most weird way ever. For starters, let me work on getting the other materials over here. We need lead, and we need titanium. Lead, we do get in over here if I really want it. I could have it come over this way and then overflow back to the base. Maybe. I think I'd rather do that for now. What is our actual lead looking like? Like, what do we... There's a way to see, and I don't remember what it was. I thought you just click on your core. There we go. All right, so we have 4K lead, so I shouldn't be worried about us running out of lead in our base. We should be fine. For now, I'm actually just going to take this lead and feed it over here. Just simply because I don't have a whole lot of lead to go around, if I'm being honest. I kind of don't like these things being in the way, and they're not actually putting out much of anything at all, so screw them. They can get out of there. We don't need them. Let's run this over down here. Through the, through the one power core we have here, apparently. Let's go like that. We're going to need another line coming down here, and another line coming down here-ish. Sure, we'll do that. And let me see here. You can... I guess I don't want you to be a router. I kind of just want you to... Alright, I'm going to have to give myself more space than I accounted for. Let's just go ahead and redo that real quick. There we go. I don't like cutting off the whole bottom of our area there anyway. Alright, I was rethinking it before anyone even thought anything. So how about them apples? Alright, let's go ahead and we'll router it. I guess we'll do something like that. We could overflow it. It'd be kind of the same difference, but not really. I'm going to overflow it instead. It makes me slightly happier. And we'll get lead in here. Now we just need titanium. Titanium... We have a decent amount coming in. I actually wish we had a little bit more. Let's, maybe we should work on that. We could do something about that. What if I throw you right there? That'd be a decent, it's an easy increase without actually changing much. Throw you right there. Grab out of our thing right here. There we go, that'll work. Or I can just have it go down. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm covering up more titanium, which I wasn't a fan of. But you know what, we'll make this work. There we go. What's our power looking like? Negative 28 power. I'm kind of like really glad I looked now, because it was like very easy to overlook that. This is a reason why I always insist on having storage, you know, just here for reasons. Why aren't we making more power? How about that? Why isn't that happening? We're running low on coal now. Lower on coal than I would like anyway, and I don't want to keep pumping out more of these things. I really don't. Alright, well, for now, are we utilizing all this stuff? You know what? While we're here, I don't like having to do this, but this thing is ugly as sin. Let's just redo this. All this is ugly as sin, like I was just saying. Let's get rid of all this stuff for right now. We'll redo it with better mining stuff, and then yeah, I don't relish the idea of trying to make that all work. So let's get this all rebuilt really quick. We have water leaking all over the place, but you know what? I don't really care. I kind of just want to do something different with all this because it's ugly as heck. We have limited power and time to work with, so I want to get this done ASAP. But we do have a little bit of time and a little bit of power here to make this happen, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and get down some laser drills. Something like that. That'll feed over to the left here. And getting these liquid cooled would be just, you know, practically nothing. Let me see, you're just going to go like that. There. We'll have another one meet up right here. Come over here like that. And we'll have power in here for these guys. Do we have power in the area? We just do something like that. And make sure these are still connected. There we go. This should all be functional momentarily. We'll have the power back up. We'll have drills doing things. They're liquid cooled. It should be fine. Let me see. Where's the water spilling out here? Water coming in here and down. Let's throw routers on this for now, just to stop them from spilling out. And we're actually getting these things functional. There we go. Let's get the output of these. I'm going to run it off to the left and just feed it right into this line over here. And this should be essentially a full thing coming out. Let's come in here. I guess I'll have you come down here as well. Let's go ahead and jump it. There to there. You come down over here. Something like that. There, this should be a new functional setup. We should get all the coal we need on the left side here. Let's work on getting the coal we need for our steam generators over here. And we'll probably get another steam generator going ASAP, because we're going to need one to power these new laser drills. But we're going to be getting more coal, which is something I've been worried about, and I know we're going to need for a while. So I wanted to get a setup here. Make sure that we have everything we need to be successful over here. This should be way more coal than we're utilizing before. So in the end, I think it's definitely going to be worth it. It's just going to take us a minute to get it set up, that's all. All right, so these things are all producing. Let's get water going to all these things. Like I said, we can upgrade these a little bit later on so that they put out, I guess you can just feed straight in there. So they can put out, take in cryo fluid. They'll be a little bit more productive, but even as it is, I think it'll be mostly fine. Let me see here. I will feed in, I guess I'll throw in a router. Actually, I can just feed in straight from here. We have more routers than we really need over here. Let me just feed in straight like that. And I'll throw in a double router here. So from there, I guess I don't need a double router. I can just do it like that. And everything should be liquid cooled now. Let's trying to see, is there anything not liquid cooled? They all should be fine on that front. Let's go ahead and get the coal back out of here, because we're going to need all that stuff to keep our things happy here. Let's go ahead and bridge conveyor over this. There we go. We're going to have this coal come out and meet us over here. And then bridge conveyor down once more. Down to here. and then feed into our old line, which we already had, which I don't think we're actually going to be overflowing to the left very much anymore, because I'm going to use as much of this coal as I can. But we should be far more productive now. We're actually not actually grabbing out of this one. Let's do something about that. Let's just have you feed over there. There we go. This line should be totally saturated, I'm pretty sure. This one may not even, we may not even use the stuff out of it. I might have to move it somewhere else. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't think it can even feed out. I think for now, I'll just overflow it over there. For now, I'll overflow it over here, and it'll just send it down here to this line. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get more coal generators going. I kind of need things to move a little bit, honestly. I think I'm going to do weird things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure weird things are going to happen. I need this stuff to move here, and we're going to do things a little bit differently. We'll do something along the lines of a traditional feed system. So we're going to go like this. Get these going. We'll have the line come in from the side. Actually, it would be smarter just to have it come in from this side over here. But I already have it all finagled, so I'll just deal with it how I have it. Let me get this stuff built and move to the side. I need power back up soon. I can't just keep playing around with this. There, let's get this moved to the side. Come up and over. Like I said, have a more traditional system going here. We'll go ahead and router this. It could be overflows. The same exact difference. There we go. We got coal coming in there now. Now we just need liquid coming in here. And that should not be a problem. We should have plenty of liquid in the area. Let's go ahead and feed this over. Just do something like so. Liquid router in the rest of these. Like that. And we should have more power than we were having before. By a decent amount. Are these actually connected? Just for my own sanity, I'll throw one of these right here just to make darn sure everything is connected. And you can connect there. Sanity confirmed and fixed and all that. So our power plus 700 now. Our power is looking a lot better. We're producing a lot more coal. Just in general, we're just getting a lot more out than we were before. So that makes me kind of happy. I'm kind of not even worried about having this much graphite being made, honestly. I kind of just want to, like, not use half of it. I don't know. It's just like, I don't think we need that many, if I'm being honest, and I'd rather it be used to make silicon. You know, we can send some over this way, but I'm not that worried about it. We don't need that much graphite. We just don't. So the more of it goes towards silicon production, the better. What are you mad about? Okay, you just don't get all the coal you need over here. Not much we're going to be doing about that. Alright, so what are we going to be doing here? Well, we still need titanium. We should probably do something about that. I've been talking about doing it for a while, so let's get a titanium line over here. Let me see, where is it? It's coming in through over here. Let me unweirdify some of this. Now, let me just do that for now. Get rid of this. I'm going to do something with it. Exactly, I'm not sure. What's our... we don't have that much titanium, so I don't think I can afford to take all of it and just shove it down in there. I don't think we would need all of it anyway. For right now, I think I'm going to go like this. Start bringing it in. We'll router off of it, so, you know, we'll take a lot of it, but not all of it. And feed the rest of it into this line here. Something along the lines of that. And do I want to give myself a little bit more space? I probably do, if I'm being honest. Let me give myself one more space. There we go. And we'll do something like that. There we go. Let's get this working and coming over here. We should be just about ready to start making units. We're almost there. We should probably upgrade the front line walls and stuff too, but we're not there yet, alright? I'm working on it. Let's actually set these up to make novas, because I do want to make novas. There we go. And I think most of the things are kind of set up. Alright, we need routers on here. Or overflows or something. And silicon still isn't feeding through the system. So let's get that going. Let me see, overflow it here and down. Like so. Overflow it here and down somewhere. Right here, I guess. Let's get that going. Get that to come down. Kind of feel like I did things a little wonky. I'm like looking at it now and I'm like, something doesn't look right. But we're going to need silicon right here at the ends here. There we go. Okay, let's get silicon coming through here. Yeah, we're getting things to work. It's happening. It's happening very slowly. All right, I'm going to overflow it over this way, and I need this line to get out the way. Can we move it? Yeah, we're going to need to move this line. It's going to need to go somewhere else, because it's kind of like right in my throw things and make it work area. And I don't like things being in my work area. Not a fan. Things need to be out of my way. There we go. We kind of circumvented that. I think it's a little bit weird that I'm going to have two overflows right next to each other here. It doesn't hurt anything, but it is a little weird, but I kind of need to have it like that for right now. Anyway, so we're going to need you to come over here. We're going to... Oh, God. How do I stop this from flowing to the right? Like, I was thinking, okay, I'll just junction it, but that doesn't work either, because then it would junction straight into this line. It's just like, it would be a whole lot of not workingness. In the meanwhile, I can move this line. It just seems like I'm trading one ugly for another, but we can just do this for now. Let's get that going real quick. Clean that up. All right, so now we're going to have this run over. We're going to throw in a junction here and there. There we go. And we're going to have to skip this over here. Let me see. We're going to need silicon to come down here. Oh my God. The ugliness. The ugliness overflows. So this is going to need to be junction there and there. Let me see. Overflow here. And then come down. Like that. And then it's just going to come down like this. I think this will function, but my brain hurts. But it doesn't take much for us to get there. So this should get filled, and then this will get filled after that. So this should hopefully be functioning. We should hopefully not actually get things overflowing over here, but apparently they are. Are we making stuff? We need titanium still. All right, so we're just kind of... Being that we're overflowing kind of backwards, one side's feeding from the left, one side's feeding from the right, it's not always going to work out quite right, but eventually they will build. And we are making novas here. We're making 3 at a time. Let's work on upgrading our front line a little bit. Do we have... Yeah, we still have titanium coming in. We're actually backing up on titanium here now, so we're doing all right. Let's just start getting our... How many novas can we have? I think we have 9. We can have 16 novas, apparently. That's actually not a bad force. How do we... I mean, we could... I guess we could increase our unit count by upgrading. Is that the fully upgraded version? Let's check real quick. I guess we can't. Yeah, Foundation's the best one we got. So we can't upgrade it further than that for now. You know, I've never actually made an illuminator. Is there a place that needs illuminating? I'm just curious. Let's just like make a random illuminator because I've never actually built one. There, we'll go make an illuminator over here. For reasons. Oh, it needs power. I probably should have built it near some place with power then. That would have made more sense. Alright, it looks like we have way more lead than we could even do anything with over here. I should probably overflow it back into the base in that scenario. So we'll just overflow it back. If we have more lead than we know what to do with, just do it in the base. Which will just incinerate it at this point, because I think we're at 4K anyway. Let me see here. Let's go ahead and run power to the illuminator for funsies. Can you actually power off of that building? Would that function? I don't know. We'll see. Possibly not. I possibly don't know what I'm doing. That's fine. Yeah, that works. All right, we have an illuminator. Illuminating, I guess. It's something. I was just curious. I wanted to see it do it. I wanted to see it illuminate things. All right, so we got Nova's building. It'll be a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll get a Nova, skirmisher routine going. Actually, hold on. Where's my... Let me go to my schematics. We can get Nova skirmishers just going already and just not have them actually doing much. I'm going to have 2 things out so they're a little bit more responsive. The more of these schematics that you have out on the field, just the more responsive it is, essentially. With diminishing returns on that front. Eventually, things are processing about as fast as they can be processing, and there's not much else you can do about it. But we can afford to get a couple of these up, make them be super responsive and do cool things, which they're trying to do, but they're not going to be able to yet. That's just so... Oh my god, I never hooked our copper back in. I'm a goober. Let's go ahead and get that going real quick. Like so, I was trying to say, but words are hard. Let me see here. Why don't we have this doing anything? Nothing is coming in there. Why am I doing... I don't know. I'm making weird things. Weird things are happening. And we're going to have to end this one here. Sorry about this, guys. This recording went pretty long. But we'll have the follow-up for this coming on tomorrow, so you guys won't have to wait too long. If you guys are new to this game is called Mindustry, or Mindustry. I have a link down in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourself. If you guys are new to this channel, is what we do. We play games like Mindustry, we play a little bit of Trailmakers, you know, stuff like that. So if you're into this, won't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that bell icon so you know when I put out new content. Smash that like button, leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.